Celestia, a world where beings known as angels live. The Netherworld, Celestia, and the human world. Legend has it that these worlds are connected. This is one of such nexuses between the Netherworld and Celestia. However, it is sealed by a gate constructed by the angels of ancient times.
Did you send for me, Master Lamington?
Yes, I did. Here, Flon, have a look. The flowers are in full bloom.
How beautiful! I love these flowers. They are simple yet so bright and lively. I want to be like these flowers.
Flon, listen carefully to what I have to say.
Yes?
As Seraph, I have orders for you, angel trainee Flon. Go to the Netherworld and assassinate the Overlord, King Krzyzewski.
Huh?
Episode 2, Enter Flon.
Well, I'm here, at the Overlord's castle. I still wonder why the Seraph picked me, though. Master Volcanus would have been a much better choice. Not only that, but an assassination. What is the Seraph thinking?
Master Lamington. Master Lamington, are you here?
Why all the ruckus, Volcanus? You scared the birds away.
Who cares about the birds? I have an important question. Is it true that you sent Flon to assassinate King Krzyzewski?
Yes, it is true.
What did you do that for? King Krzyzewski is the ruler of that abominable, dirty, rotten Netherworld. If you want him assassinated, it would make more sense to send me. Instead, you pick that angel trainee. You think too highly of her. I am very aggravated by this.
That is exactly why you are not fit for this task. Besides, this is something that only Flon can accomplish.
Whoosh! Nin, nin, nin! Look! Whew! Looks like I made it in without being seen. What do they call those guys in the human world? Oh yes, ninjas! I always wanted to be one. Maybe I have potential. Nin, nin! But still, is it all right for me to be doing this? The angels all say that demons are evil, but are they really? It doesn't seem fair to judge somebody based on rumors alone. Even if it's the Seraph's orders, I don't feel right assassinating somebody I don't know. Does that mean it's all right to assassinate somebody I do know? That seems wrong too. Can't kill strangers. Can't kill acquaintances either, which means... Oh...
Who are you? And why are you in my room talking to yourself? Ow! What the heck did you do that for?
Oh, I'm sorry. You scared me, so I accidentally... Huh? Is he a demon? There are demons this young? I didn't know that.
So who are you?
Me? Nice to meet you. I'm an assassin. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that.
You're pretty dense, aren't you?
My, how rude calling somebody you just met dense.
I think an assassin that tries to kill someone in his sleep is a lot ruder.
You're right. I apologize.
Is she really an assassin?
It looks like I failed this time, so I guess I'll be leaving now. I'll be back again. Please take care.
Hey, wait! Someone, get in here, now!
Why are you yelling at this time of night? Oh, did you have a nightmare?
No, you fool! An assassin has infiltrated the castle!
Huh?
What happened to the Prinnies that were supposed to be on patrol?
Oh, they've partied themselves to sleep.
Those idiots! I'm gonna smack them! Wake them up now! We've got an assassin to track down!
Oh man, just everything in this cutscene was way too good. I forgot all about some of that stuff. Hey there guys, PrinceLaharlkun here, and welcome back to Let's Play Disgaea Hour of Darkness. In the last episode, we finished up Chapter 1-4 and met Mid-Boss, who is a very interesting fellow for sure, and we also saw what happens when you lose to his fight. In this episode, we're going to be starting episode 2, so as per usual, we're going to start with our usual checklist of stuff, so we'll start by talking to the NPCs. It's a bit noisy. Is there some sort of party? Party hardy. Why are all my vassals like this? Never take a look in the mirror. I also don't think I ever talked to Dratty last time. Prince, weren't you assassinated? Stop killing me in your head! Oh man. Have you saved yet? Huh? Come to think of it. Prince, have we saved yet? I hope so. I really do. I really do. So we'll go ahead and talk to you down here, Mr. Gargo. I heard about the assassin. Congratulations! Assassination attempts means that you're a full-fledged demon. Am I supposed to be happy? I don't know, Laharl. I really don't. Prince, have you visited the Dark Assembly? The milk system, to have an edge in battle, time. Blarg! Still tutorial stuff.
Prince, I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
A certain demon stole my memories. There's something he wants me to do in exchange. I'd do just about anything to get my memories back. But would the king forgive me? That's my only fear. So it seems as though someone has stolen Etna's memories, but it seems as though her loyalty was to the king. So that tells you a little bit more about Etna, too. Very interesting. Alright, and we still got one more demon left, which is my favorite zombie. If you're looking for the assassin, I saw her walk by here. I think she used the dimensional gate to escape. If you saw all this, why didn't you chase after her? That would require effort on my part. Oh man. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and talk to the dimensional gatekeeper here. An unfamiliar girl was just here to use the dimensional gate. Where'd she go? She wanted to go someplace where we could find her, so I sent her to the frozen river. Doesn't revealing that information defeat the entire purpose of her escaping? And just like that, we've unlocked the new stage Frozen River, which is where Chapter 2 is going to take place. But before we do that, I want to point something out that I never quite explained in the last episode. As some of you might have noticed, and as a certain Weaver pointed out, Little Foo68, she knows fire, wind, and ice. Now, in this game, clerics cannot learn these elemental spells. So how is it that Little Foo68 knows these spells? Well, when you go into the Dark Assembly to create a character, as we're going to do now as an example, let's say that I wanted Laharl to make a cleric. If I had Laharl make the cleric, then, as you'll notice in the menu, as soon as I get through this loading screen, Laharl has a pupil, which is the characters that he created, which in this case is Little Foo68. So, Laharl is the mentor, and Little Fu is the pupil. If we go to Little Fu, we'll see that her mentor is Laharl. So, what significance is this? Like, why does it matter who creates what character? Well, there's this thing in this game called extra gain, where the character who creates another character will become their mentor. Now let's go to the tutorial map and see just exactly what that entails. And yes, I have beaten the tutorial map 53 times already within the span of this Let's Play, don't judge. So, there's a few things you need to know about the tutor and the mentor and pupil system. The first of which is that any character that happens to be wielding the same weapon as the mentor, when standing next to each other, will always have a 99% chance of a team attack. But if they don't have the same weapon type equipped, then it's a higher percentage chance, but not by much. I believe it's actually only a 10% increase. So the increase isn't really that great. The other important thing to note, and I don't know why I made her leave, is that because Little Fu happens to know these spells, if we go to choose Laharl and pick Special, he suddenly has access to every single spell that she does. That's very interesting. So, that means that Laharl can now cast Fire. So if we cast... well, we're gonna cast Wind. We'll go ahead and do Wind just for the sake of it.
Here I come!
And just like that, Laharl just casted Wind. Now, if you notice in his stats, Wind has 10% experience. What happens if you get Wind to level 1? Laharl will permanently learn Wind. Yes, that's right, you will permanently learn any spell that character happens to, you know, that character's pupil and or mentor happen to know. In that case, if we were to, for example, let's get... I think that only applies to spells, actually. I never thought to try this. I'm about 90% certain this only applies to spells, but just for fun, let's see if it can apply to other things. Yeah, it does, okay. Also, there's something you don't see every day, a cleric wielding a sword. So yeah, basically any character that's under that can use spells, can learn different spells from various characters. And that's a really good way to give your mages, or your healers, an attacking option, because you're not often gonna get that as an option for your characters. But where did his sword go? Did I accidentally... I think I did a thing on accident. Okay, well, I'll meet you guys whenever I'm done finishing up this map, because there's no way for me to feasibly leave this map. Hey, Sample Man. Geist. It's Geist the Ghost! Okay, I'm done. I'm actually gonna leave now. Okay, so now with extra gain explained, there's other things to it that I also never really quite mentioned. Now, I don't know the specifics of this, and I'm gonna do a little bit more research in the future, but as far as I understand it, as your pupils gain levels, if you're the mentor, then you as a character will gain better stat increases. Again, I have no way to discern whether or not that's true, but as far as I understand it, that is the case. I'll have to look into it to find out all the specifics of it, because that is the one thing I never quite fully understood about the mentor-pupil system. But really, if you're gonna make a melee character, and you're gonna have them make pupils, then you're probably gonna want to generally have them use the same weapon type. So like with Etna and Weaver are actually going to have a very good... well, okay, Etna and Slim Kirby are going to have a very good relationship together with their team attacks because they're both axe users. And that's why, as you see here, I have Little Fu, who created Souffle, Ligia, and Maggie, because since those characters know magic spells, then I had them teach that. Which is also why I had Little Fu make Gob, because Gob is going to eventually level up and get better spells, and I can effectively teach Little Fu those spells too. And I'm probably gonna do a thing with Gob later, but that's an advanced technique we'll get into much later. Now with that, I need to see if my theory was right about something, because I'm missing a sword from Odin. I am. Rude, I put it in my warehouse. Alright, so we've got a little bit of health, so let's go ahead and upgrade our equipment a little bit. Go ahead and give Laharl a new sword. And that's basically all we're doing, because our customer ranked up, and yeah. I don't need this. I don't need that. Alright, so I think with that, we actually should be pretty good to go, because we're still... Whoa, that was weird. My controller's being kind of funny. Okay. With that, we are actually a little bit over-leveled. So, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next stage, Frozen River. If my controller won't... That's weird. Huh. Is there a story thing here? Nope. Alright. This is some amazing music, I'm just saying. Okay, sorry. Now that we're on this stage, we have an introduction to a new enemy type, zombies. Which, if you've already done some ranking up in the Dark Assembly, then you already know how these guys work. Zombies generally have a lot of HP, but they have really crappy defense, and so they're pretty easy to get high numbers of damage on. But they have really good resistance, so mages generally aren't going to be a pretty good idea against them. Now, this is an interesting map because hopefully by this point, you've learned how the lift and throw mechanics work, because that's the only way you're getting up here. Because you can't actually walk up here because this little spike thing is in the way, right here. So you actually do have to step on here and throw a character up here. And that's how the game is like, are you learning things? But actually I have a different plan for that. So we're gonna go ahead and take out Laharl. I'm gonna give Laharl this dude over here, Mr. Logan. I'm gonna try to show off some, I'm gonna turn up his skills, because Rapid Fire is really cool. And I'm hoping I can... Yeah, just enough. Rapid Fire is one of my favorite skills in this game, just because it's so simple, but so cool looking. Let's go ahead and take out Etna. And we'll get some team attacks going on, so we'll bring out Slim too. And yeah, there we go, there's that 99% attack thing. Did this in the wrong order, but whatever.
Go! Punk!
Yeah, as I said, they have really low defense, but their other stats are lacking. We got Gob, who I have still not given any armor to for some reason. And his fire level is quite leveled. So as you notice here, even with this, Gob has a target height problem. And that's because his fire thing has an approximate up of 36 diameter. Which means that the difference between 8 and 51, well, I don't even know math very well, but I can already tell you right now that's not going to be 36. So you can't actually hit these characters up here with him, which is why you generally have to do the throwing technique. Also, I don't remember if I showed this off, but since we did a team attack with Etna with Slim, if I go to Slim and press circle, then I can actually reset his turn, and he can get another turn, and he'll still act as if he never did anything on his turn. I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do something a little bit dangerous. We're gonna throw Slim over here, so he can do a skull splitter. We'll bring out Gob, just to give him some attacks on the zombies. I really need to upgrade everyone's weapons, so I think after I get done with this thing, I'm gonna do some more grinding.
I'll finish this.
There we go. So now it'll be their turn. The archers are gonna attack us from above. They'll specifically go after Laharl, apparently. Whoa! Alright, so that's interesting. I didn't know they'd go after him. I guess that's because he's the only one they can hit. So, because that annoys me, just for the lulz, I'm gonna move him here. And we're gonna get some revenge. So we're gonna go ahead and commence with the throwing. I think. Actually, hang on. Better idea. We're going to move Laharl here. We're gonna put Etna up here. And we'll take out... Who's got a good throw? I believe Samus would have a good throw. So we'll take out Laharl. We'll lift Samus. Yeah, she's got just enough. We'll throw him here. The significance of this is now we can pick up Laharl with Etna, and we can throw him up here. And now, he still has access to all of his move and such. Which is really neat, because that's how you can get around the you know, the movement issue that you might have. And I wish I... Oh, I can. Well, those two are gonna be dying soon. Because everything on here is weak to fire. Because it's an ice area, get it? And that's precisely why Gob's gonna be absolutely useful. I don't know why I had to say absolutely useful, but
Here I come!
I guess I did. And there we go. Awesome. No, Sample Man, you didn't do enough damage to the P-Tan. I'm sad. Grr. We need to give... we'll give the experience to Odin. We need to get you a better fist. Even though you have a decent one. Probably should get you some defense or speed or something. I don't know why I brought you out, Weaver, but... I'm gonna hold off on using you until I get everyone caught up a bit.
Forgive me.
I'm not gonna forgive you, I'm gonna stab you in the face! You can't ask for forgiveness and then hit me in the face with a rod and expect me to be like, yeah, I'll forgive you. It doesn't work that way. Okay. So let's go ahead and do some healing. Still can't claim a new prize. I think that'll about do it for this video, because, if we do another stage, it's gonna get a little bit long. So yeah, this is, so we took on, I don't know what I was trying to say with that outro. I'm still not good at outros, guys. So we took on episode 2-1, and we saw a little bit more of the storyline unfold. And I will tell you this right now, the storyline gets way better the further along we go, and I personally feel as though after Chapter 2 is when, I call them chapters but they're episodes, I feel as though after episode 2 is when the story really starts to pick up because, well, you guys will see. But, yeah, with that, next time we're gonna go ahead and do 2-2 and 2-3, and I suppose that'll do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.